now we're back here, finally in his base.
With the Chaos Emerald.
Space Colony Arc.
I've got to find
Now,
out
it's
just
still
what's
weird to
going
me that
on
this is
up
still in
there.
the same colony. You need to go deposit those, name slips, my mind. I'm calling them tubes. And Zoomvans, how am I streaming tonight? I am streaming until we get to the last story. We are beating the game tonight. I usually stream for about a couple hours. But since we completed the hero story in 2 hours last session, I feel like I'm going to go longer and complete this story alongside last story. So, we're getting a little bit longer session tonight, folks. And Shadow's already stolen the Chaos Emerald. Like, Shadow is like, I get stuff done. If I want a Chaos Emerald, I will go and get it. But it's still weird of this story that the human characters misstated Shadow and Sonic. Like, have they not seen, like, Sonic is blue and Shadow is a blackish tone? Black and red, in a way. We also get this backstory for Shadow, though.
Please, do it for me. For all the people on that planet.
And the fact is that Maria, I'm sorry for my blank out there, I was testing out sound again, my bad on that one. Shadow is over 50 years old at this point, which is like a really old character, usually. But Shadow has his memory a little messed up, you know. He once promised this girl Maria revenge. But first we get to Shadow's portion of the game. Shadow doesn't get very many stages in this game. He only gets, I think, 4. Which is kind of weird for being, you know, the new character. But nevertheless, he plays just the same as Sonic. So, don't worry about learning anything new. But Shadow does not get all the upgrades that Sonic does. Like Shadow doesn't even get the bounce bracelet. He doesn't get that in this game. If you come back over here, now the game requires you to get the light dash for Shadow for this, but do a little spin dashing right there. Booyah! We can get this early. This is the flame ring. This allows you to use a powerful fire somersault. This is the ability that Sonic got at Crazy Gadget, but now we can get it on this stage for Shadow way earlier. So we can break iron crates and try for any shortcuts we could get with Shadow from that are hidden in iron crates. So that's really nice. And that's like probably my only sequence break in the entire game, probably at this point, folks. Jennifer used to use the stage for grinding Chow, or Chow parts anyway. I usually go for the Dr. Eggman or Tail stages to grind for parts for the Chow. Though I've never actually fully completed the Chow Garden. I have played it for a lot of it, but I haven't really, you know, completed like all the races and everything. I never actually got like the really hidden Chow, which I think is the Chaos Chow, which is like a shiny, like almost transparent Chow. I think. I just couldn't be, you know, enough bothered to do it though. It's like, Chow is like, it's an entirely separate game, and if Sega was, you know, to put, you know, Chow Garden on the mobile devices, you know how much that would sell in today's age. That is like probably the most gacha. Like, this is probably, you know, the Chow Garden is just, you know, the gacha, you know, gaming genre, you know, in its infancy. That would be, you know, Sega, you probably are listening in on me, so, you know, hey. That'll help you that'll help you get some money. Yeehaw! You can do, if you do you can perform certain tricks off of, in ramps, and you can actually get extra bonus points for that, so use that to your advantage. I want my bonus points. There we go. Oh, I didn't do it the first time, so I don't get the points. There we go. Hit this way here. Huh. Jump up, down. Woo! Yeehaw! And we got ring. Do you have ring? Well, apparently. But do you have milk, though? That's the good question. There's a lot of, that whole pun of get ring, which is a, a pun on get milk, got milk. back in the early 2000s. You gotta drink your milk, kids. All the way across. Watch out for that robot that dropped right there. And there we go. Stage and done with.
Here we go.
And that's a dangerous thing. Let's see, what do I recently? Well, technically, and it's like it would be too dangerous if we talk to sink way too much money into that. the Chow Garden, and somehow it's more successful than Super Mario Run. Oh, so this is where the point of the story. So Hero Side takes place a little while after the Heroes or the Dark Side still stays. So it's actually nice how we get a little continuity in the story. You know that. But also again, the music and audio mixing are just really bad. Just like normal. So we get a little more context to this tale a little bit, but this cutscene is exactly the same no matter which story you play through. No, see, that would be cool to have as an ability, able to instant transport everywhere. He's not a speed. That Shadow, we all find out that Shadow just has an essence of, has a Chaos Emerald inside his shoes. Just that makes him go that fast. He's actually naturally a slow character. That would be funny, wouldn't it? But now we get on to Egg Quarter. This is Rouge's second stage. And then just like with Knuckles, we have to find 3 keys.
This is Rouge.
This is also we get Rouge's ability to climb or to dig inside walls and floors for this stage.
I'm going to have to find that key first.
But this stage is a little bit different than than Death Chamber. For one reason, it actually is a lot smaller than Death Chamber. We also have this gimmick. This beetle is flying around in a clockwise rotation. And if you're into it, if you have to get inside this. If it detects you, get into the shadows because that is the only way you're gonna not get hit. If you get detected for the beetle for too long, you will get hit by its drones that'll appear out of nowhere. So that's we got the pick nails. This allows you to dig into the ground or walls. It is somewhere in this region somewhere. Well, I'm gonna turn this thing off. Hit this switch right here. That turns off that little thing in the middle there. It has to be in here. Nope, it's not. That's green. It's gotta be in this place. No, it's not. Well, there's a Chow key. Ooh. That's the way to get into the Chow world. I need a hint. Hint, please. 4 pillars. Well, that's really helpful. And that's gonna be like the basis for all of Rouge's stages. Is the fact that the hint system for Rouge, in my honest opinion, no. Ooh. It's right there. There's the first key. Woo! Got it. Alright, move on to the next one. Where's the next key? Nothing there. There's a golden robot, but can't get it because there's a ghost that's hiding inside the box when you walk in there. Woo! Woo! Aha! You missed me, Beetle. I went into the shadows and got undetected. Ow! Curse these ghosts. They're just everywhere. Wait a minute. Is it right here? It's green right there. Where is it though exactly? It's closer.
It's gotta be close.
Ow! You gamma robots. Oh, it's not on the ground. Where is it? I thought I just saw it. No, it's right here. Oh, it's in the. Oh, I believe it's probably in the. Yeah, I figured as much it would be. There we go. That's second key. At least we're going through this stage a lot faster than Knuckles was. That's always a plus. Get away from that beetle there. And also the fact that this stage is a lot smaller than Death Chamber makes this stage a lot easier to manage. But the hit system, though, I'll say again, though, the hit system is bad. Like, it's like really, really bad.
It's gotta be close.
Because there are times where the hit system will be like, it's inside a thick wall. Like, what do you mean by a thick wall?
Alright.
Come on, it's in the shadow somewhere. It's in this wall. I see it. Oh, speed up shoes. What am I gonna do with those? It's in this wall. There it is. I just climbed right there. Oh, whatever. We got the key anyway. Not bad at all. Dun, 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 dun. A rank. That's 2 A ranks for Rouge right now.
Like me?
I'm doing better with Rouge than I am with the other characters. Why is that? So yeah, Rouge is back, and she's got broken to her base, broken to the base.
It's a space transport.
And I will say right now, Rouge's model looks very, shall we say, weirdly designed.
Space colony shut down
It looks like
over 50 years ago?
it looks like they were trying to make up the character, and they decided to put parts on Rouge
Doesn't matter.
to
It's my
fit,
mission to
you know,
find
different
out
designs.
what
It just looks like the model just seems like incomplete at times. It looks like, you know, her model, her little form could basically break in half at any given time, which is weird. We have Lost Colony now, stage 6. We get to essentially this will be the same as the Eternal Engine from Tails' perspective.
Control room that Shadow mentioned before he left.
And also the arc is pretty dark, as we'll see here. We have to keep blowing stuff up in order to see well. It may not show up well on the video stream or whatnot, but this stage is always dark, and no matter what stage. And I hear that the Dreamcast version was much darker than this, so we have to worry that in mind and about that, because there's enemies in the darkness, so just constantly keep aiming, and you'll most likely find it. There's a switch right here to unlock this door. We can't break iron crates with Dr. Eggman yet, but we will soon. That's one of his upgrades. Jump right here. Nope. Okay, that was weird. My jump was like slightly gimped there for a moment. And that's... You don't remember being darker, and then Reese saying it's not... Don't remember being darker? I keep hearing from reports that it is darker on the Dreamcast. I could be wrong on that, but this really looks really awkward on stream, though. It looks like it's just gonna be dark. It's dark, and even more dark. Now, we need to find a way up. This will help us up to get up here. Oh, an upgrade for Dr. Eggman. It is his jet engine. This allows you to hover when holding down the A button during a jump. Now we can actually platform much easier now. Let's continue on with this. And now the stage is going to really open up with I will make you pay for that, you gun robot. Now the whole story behind this arc is shrouded in mystery. It's like, this was built... You... robot in the dark. Like, this place was built 50 years ago for scientific research, but also it was designed to have, you know, like, for other research projects. Like, you don't just make, like, a very big, you know, space colony and not use it for, you know, for other purposes other than research, right? It's like, oh, this is a research facility. But you'll come. I died from that bus. I don't like that. That was a lame. And that, just the hovering mechanic. That's my first death of the story. I was like, what happened? What happened? Like, no, I got knocked off by the gun robot. Not my smoothest run. I'll say the least on that one. Get out of here, you gun robots. But it's like, it's kind of weird that this was supposed to be a research. I'll say that before we get back here. Is that this was supposed to be a research facility, but yet it was also funded by GUN, the equivalent of the United States military. And it's like, if it's a military, if this was meant for research, and it was meant for by GUN, it is probably. Oh, I missed the golden robot. It's like there's like some type of secrecy going on here. It's like this place is all about military. There is no such thing as research in this place. So we got on these little platform, this little elevator. We can't move around, so we can just look around, get some combo game up here, and get some points. If I can kill all these robots here. Now, I have failed to mention this before, but there is times where Big the Cat can spawn. Unfortunately, though, in the GameCube release of the game, the ability for his cameo to show up was removed, and it's a little weird that this is the GameCube version is the only one that does so. Like every other re-release of it, including the Dreamcast release, has this little Easter egg in it, but not the GameCube version. And it's kind of weird because there are certain, like, if you want to have Big the Cat to show up in game to a certain degree, is that you have to, I think it's press A during a certain cutscenes, and he'll just apparently just spawn for no reason. Maybe because it's just a joke by the developers. But there we go. That stage is done. And what we get? 21,000 points. What is that? E?
That was too
E? Ah. Not my best run.